Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about food safety, and I have a list of tips for you for when you're grocery shopping regarding food safety. This is part 2 in a 2-part video, so if you haven't seen the part 1 video, check the link below in the description box. Make sure you see the whole list this way. When you are grocery shopping and you're looking at canned goods, check them out for 2 things. Make sure that the lid is not bulging from the inside upward. Oh, definitely make sure that it's not doing that. If it is, you want to report that can to some employee so that they can take it off the shelf. Don't buy it. And also check for dents, especially a dent as big enough that you could like rest your finger in. You don't want that kind of a can. If it's dented like that, the seam could be damaged on the inside, which may allow harmful bacteria to build up within that can, and so that the food may not be good. So you want to avoid deeply dented cans at all cost. Now this goes over and above the grocery store, but if you do happen to find a can that is bulging from the inside outward, in your pantry, for instance, do not eat it. I have a personal story on this one. When I was young, long before I got married, my parents would keep food in a pantry, canned foods, and one day we heard this explosion, and it was a big can, like a number 10 can of fruit cocktail, and it actually exploded. It had gotten bad, and it was bulging, and no one noticed that this can was in there bulging, and it bulged to the point the can couldn't hold it any longer, and it exploded. We had fruit cocktail all over the pantry. It was gross. It smelled awful, and it was nasty to clean up. It was really repulsive. I remember that incident ever since, and I have learned to watch for bulging cans ever since then. So if you ever detect that one is bulging in any way, throw it out. Don't use it. Now when you're at the grocery store, if you expect to be in the store for a while, you have a long list of items to pick up, and some of it's canned goods, bulk goods, some of it's cold items, some of it's frozen. Try to make a point, especially if you're going to be there for a while, try to make a point of picking up your cold and your frozen items last. That way, if you pick them up first and you're going to be in the grocery store for an hour, that's not really the best condition to keep them in. Even though grocery stores are usually on the cool side, they're warmer than your average refrigerator. So you really should make a point of picking them up last, especially if it's a hot summer day and the car is going to be hot when you get in it. You want to keep cold food cold, okay, as much as you possibly can. Pick those items up last. When you're buying animal products, meats, fish, poultry, make sure that the package is sealed very well. Don't buy one that has a torn package or one that is leaking in any way. If you spot a package like that, point it out to the department personnel that are working in that area, and hopefully they can repackage it, but don't pick that one up. You don't want that. Try your best not to buy any food past the best buy date, or especially not the expiration date. So you do want to be watching those dates when you pick up items. If you notice that a food is getting close to the sell by date, it may still be okay to eat, and it's okay to buy that as long as you intend to use it up quickly, okay? You don't want to keep food too long beyond that sell by date. It will usually have some life to it beyond that, but some people might buy groceries not very often, maybe once every 2 weeks or once every week and a half, whatever it is, or even once every week. If that sell by date is that same day, do plan on using that item up quickly so you know it's still good when you go to eat it. I do hope this helps you out. Let me know if you have any other tips to share. Bye for now.